Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Sunday, May 8th, 2016, around 4:06 in the afternoon in Berwick, Massachusetts. Very nice and sunny day out, finally. It's in the 60s. Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully all your mothers were taken good care of today. Like you took her out to breakfast or lunch or dinner, or might have bought her flowers or made a meal, or gave her a gift card to Amazon or like American Express, or gave her some money. So happy Mother's Day. Some news to report. The Minnesota Wild hired head coach Bruce Boudreau. So that's a great hire. Bruce Boudreau coached Capitals and the Ducks previously. And Ottawa Senators named the head coach. It's Guy Boucher. Guy Boucher was Tampa Bay Lightning's head coach for a few years back, half a decade ago. So congratulations to Guy Boucher. And that's about it on news. My first video blog subject of the day is the continuation of the top 100 greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Today is from number 40 to number 31, and here they are. Number 40 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, The Sheik. The original Sheik had a long career in the world of wrestling. He was from like the Middle East. Well, actually, Ed Hart was of Lebanese descent, and he was famous for throwing fireballs and using foreign objects. He ran the Detroit territory, which was part of the NWA. He was their champion, the U.S. champion, many times, feuding with Bobo Brazil and Dominic DeNucci and others. He was a king of Maple Leaf Garden in Toronto, Canada. He never lost a match in Maple Leaf Garden from 1966 through 1974. Amazing. He never lost there for 8 years. Eventually, the Sheik did so much backstage politics that the Detroit territory went downhill. He became hard to deal with with the promoters in the United States, basically got blacklisted. And then he had to wrestle most of the latter half of his career in Japan. He trained his nephew, Sabu, and RVD, Rob Van Dam. He retired in 1995 at the age of 72. And the last few years, he was bedridden. He passed away in 2003. He was acknowledged to go into WWE Hall of Fame in 2007. Number 39 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Ed Strangler Lewis. Ed made his professional wrestling debut in 1905 and wrestled for 6 decades. He was a great heel, had feuds with Jim Longdus and Frank Gotch and other wrestlers. He was a nasty wrestler, broke the rules like crazy. One of his wrestlers he trained was Kirill Kowalski, and Kirill Kowalski looked up to him. Number 38 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Danny Hodge. Danny Hodge was an amateur wrestler who became a professional wrestler. He had over a 20-year career in the world of wrestling, winning the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship so many times, and he stayed in great shape. His career was cut short when he got into a car accident that he went into a river, broke his neck, but he was such in great shape it wasn't a serious neck injury, but that ended his career. If it was like 3 inches high where he broke it, he would have been paralyzed for life. He's from Oklahoma, one of Jim Ross's role models. Number 37 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, the franchise, Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas enjoyed most of its success with ECW as a heel, winning the ECW World title many times, and then the television title. He was a great rule breaker and a great wrestler. He had some success in WCW and the WWE. He feuded with Taz and Tommy Dreamer and Pitbull number 2 and Sabu and Terry Funk and and the Click, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon, and Big Daddy to Cool Diesel. He still wrestled from time to time in independence, and he was once a regional manager for Target in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Number 36 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Chris Jericho, a.k.a. Y2J, a.k.a. Lionheart. Chris Jericho's been wrestling since 1992. First he wrestled in Japan, and then Canadian Independence and SMW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and then ECW. He had the most success in WCW and WWE, winning many titles, US title, television title, cruiserweight title, in WWE, many times WWE champion and Intercontinental champion, tag team champions a lot. He's famous for playing heels most of the time, but he's an effective baby face as well. His most famous moment, or infamous moment, happened on April 17, 2000, when he beat Triple H for the WWE title at Monday Night Raw with interference by the APA and a fast count by Earl Hebner. He won the title for a few minutes, but it was reversed by Triple H saying that never happened. They did it for ratings. Number 35 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Whipper Bill Watson. Whipper Bill Watson was a Canadian wrestler for many years. He wrestled in Canada and regional territories in the United States. NWA World Champion at one time. Feuded with Lou Thesz and Nature Boy Buddy Rogers and the Sheik in Toronto. Very great wrestler. He wrestled into the late 70s, passed away in 1990. Number 34 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask was a Japanese mask wrestler for many years, great light heavyweight, winning titles in Japan, made a lot of appearances in the WWE, and they had other rip-off Tiger Mask wrestlers, but the original one was the best. Number 33 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, the hardcore legend Terry Funk. Terry Funk's been wrestling since the mid-60s. He comes from a great wrestling family. His father, Dory Funk Sr. was a wrestling promoter. His older brother, Dory Jr., is a great wrestler as well. Terry Funk won the NWA World title for 2 years. Eventually, he went from territory to territory. Eventually, became a hardcore legend in ECW, winning the ECW title in 1997 at the age of 54. A focus on him for Beyond the Mat. He retires, unretires. He's still wrestling at the age of 72, and his famous quote is, "You egg-sucking dog, you dusty Rhodes." He's a WWE Hall of Famer. Number 32 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, George Hackenschmidt. George Hackenschmidt only wrestled 12 years, from like the early 1900s to 1918 or so. Inventor of the bear hug. Very good wrestler. He was an early successful heel. And number 31 on this list of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Jim Lodus. Jim Lodus was a pro wrestler for many years, for about 20 years. He originally from Greece. He was one of the most very successful baby faces in the 30s and 40s. Fans cheered for him like crazy, and he was very successful. He won a couple of world titles, and that's about it on that. I will be back later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for the second and final video blog of the night, which will be about Patriots head coach Bill Belichick. Tomorrow, the 3 video blogs will return, and lots of great subjects coming in the days, months, weeks, years, and decades, and millenniums, centuries ahead. And like the top 10 or 100 list will be probably taking a vacation after I finish this list, but it will be back maybe next month. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCOX has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swansea so awesome. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and Google+. Bye.